All right, and hello everybody, I'm the Sweeper27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. We're going to do a showcase for this boy right here. AGL ZAMASU, as well as we threw on Guatsu and ZAMASU, just as an additional little flair to the team. Now, okay, we actually got pretty good opening rotations. So let me pull up what AGL ZAMASU does, so that I can give a full breakdown of all of his forms like I did in the Trunks video, which went up the day I'm recording it. It went up at 6. You'll be seeing this tomorrow at 12:30. So he stacks his defense, 140 to stats. Extreme class allies get 2 key. He reduces damage by 40%. Recovers 10% HP at the start of turn, recovers 20% HP at the end of turn. So with Fusion ZAMASU, he has only 3 links. That is a little less than what I was anticipating. Now, if anybody's going to sell me this event, it's going to actually be... I'm more worried about running Fusion ZAMASU than I am Guatsu and ZAMASU. So this will be a good kind of test of his stats. At the start of a fight, 40% damage reduction. He did still take 300k. Now he's launching a 3.1 million here at the start. Again, this is only 3 links. He's not fully link leveled or anything. And after super, he's tanking significantly better. His defense did get lowered. Are we dead? We're probably dead here, actually. We're alive, but barely. All right. Probably should have put Vegeta and Trunks in slot 1, but I did kind of want to keep the ZAMASUs together. But if they're not going to be linking that well, maybe I should bring an alternative option. Because ZAMASU is really going to be scary to run in the Metal Cooler Core part of the fight. I don't know. Maybe I fumbled with my team building. We can swap out ZAMASU for a different unit. Can we crawl our way back? Oh, he's not guarding either, because there's not a bonded parent and child unit on the rotation with him. Yeah, we're definitely dead. We're 100% dead. Oh, no, we're not. We dodged. We dodged. We're perfect. We're great at everything. This game is amazing. Okay. So we can do that. Now, ZAMASU and Guatsu, they just have a 50% chance to dodge. But they are supporting. They're giving 70% defense support. Is that what you guys do? All allies, 3 key and 70%. Okay. So as long as they dodge, we're fine. And they had less than 100k, which is staggeringly low. These guys have such low attack stats. What were they thinking with this guy? Now, I would much rather them fumble a super class unit than fumble an extreme class unit because of how much extreme class needs help. Like, they did a phenomenal job with the new corrupt merc ZAMASU. But, like, this is Vegito. You can't fumble Vegito, dude. Like, what the fuck what were they thinking? You know? All right, dodge, dodge, dodge. That's my boy right there. Oh, and he's tanking normals? Okay. Pop off, Guatsu. You beautiful bitch. Hell yeah. All right, now, Vegito, you're really going to be the one who I'm worried about here. I'm really going to need you to dodge here, buddy. Buddy. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Dodge this. Vegito. Hey, that's my boy! All right. See, I was worried for nothing. So he is now transformed. So he's now Fusion ZAMASU. So he stacks attack and defense. So that's the difference between his versatility and the Trunks, I guess, because the Trunks greatly stacks, which is a 50%. He's only getting a 20% stack each turn. But to counterbalance that, he has 2 key and 150 to stats at the start of turn. Extreme class allies get 2 key. He reduces damage received by 50%. He gets an additional 50% attack when performing a super attack. He launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. He recovers 10 HP if HP is 90% or less, and he recovers 10% HP at the end of every turn he receives 5 or more attacks. Okay, so we can do that. We can do this. And I am going to float off. Yeah, ZAMASU only has 136. Now, with 50% damage reduction and basically 260k defense, he is going to be significantly better on this turn than he was on the last turn. I probably will just keep God Goku on rotation with him. Even though he doesn't support God Goku, I just need that defensive wall, basically. And I'm actually kind of worried because Vegeta and Trunks is on the next turn. Who do I have on the next turn? It's Vegeta and Trunks. And the new LRs. I'll probably have to put the new LRs into slot 1. Vegeta and Trunks into slot 2. Just because they're not built up. And I'm going to assume he's going to super turn 1 slot 1. And their 50% chance to dodge 6.2. Damn. Okay. So again, this is a stack here. And since he didn't get hit, he's not going to launch that. So what is this going to do here? 50% damage reduction. He was at like 260k defense. Only 53. Now his defense has been lowered twice by the effect of the Metal Cooler Army. So maybe this wasn't a good event to bring a showcase unit in, especially because the Metal Cooler Core is going to seal, which means he won't get his stacks. I never come prepared, you know? I never think these things through. All right, so what's the damage looking like here? No stun or seal. How old are y'all, Link? All right, I mean, we might as well launch this because I think we're definitely going to need it. So that's going to raise everybody's defense just a little bit. You guys, again, I'm going to need you for your dodge. I'm going to have to start running Vegeta and Trunks into slot 1 on the next turn. And you get 5 ki against an extreme class, don't you? Yeah, 5 ki, 140 stats, and 70 defense when attacking extreme class. So I can just give you this random orb right here, and you will still get your super attack and raise your stats just that little bit higher. All right, perfect. I'm kind of surprised with these guys, because again, they are so wonky. They guard for 5 turns, they have 50% chance to dodge in slot 1. But like, it's their stats, like they're stacking and they're at under a 2, or they're just over a 2 million attack stat. And this is like their 3rd offensive stack that they've gotten. All right, is he gonna super Vegeta and Trunks? Can Vegeta and Trunks live? I mean, Vegeta and Trunks did launch their active skill, so they do have support. They're also getting the 70% defensive support from Zamasu and Guatsu. Oh, he's supering in the last slot. So I'm going to have to dodge it. So it comes down now to just a 50-50. Do I dodge it? Do I not dodge it? Guys? Can you dodge? Okay. They dodged the one that counted, I guess. They dodged the one that counted. So now we have Vegito Blue here. So we have a 100% chance to dodge. What is the play here? Yeah, his stats are a lot lower on this turn. I think we do have to float him off if we want a chance to live. I think. I don't want to underestimate him, but at the same time, I gotta be realistic. I mean, honestly, I think I may need to actually Whis as well. This is just a scary rotation. We'll transform him the next time he comes around, because I imagine this is going to be a long fight. So we will get to see him transform into his corrupt form, and we can see kind of the attack stat that he is able to reach there. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we just got unlucky the fact that he ate, but all the supers were aimed at him, so his defense was heavily, heavily lowered. And even though he does have the 50% damage reduction, it's just... he has the damage reduction and stacking, and that's what makes him good. Vegito just launched 4 super attacks. Dude, pop off. That's my goat right there. Dodge. Oh, dodge. Now, does that still give the Metal Cooler Core their attack raise? Because the Metal Cooler Core increases the power of their normals by 50% after super, but I don't know if that includes... I don't know if that includes the turn if it's a dodge. I'm unsure. I mean, yeah, this isn't a real... that was not a real showing of his defense because he was guarding there. Or he had the 50% damage reduction. So we might as well do this. Might as well do that. We have to throw Vegeta and Trunks into slot 1 for the rest of the fight. Do I think you're fine with 60% damage reduction? Probably. We're probably fine. I don't want to use another Whis. If we die, we die. It's not... None of this is the fault of ZAMASU, I don't think. I mean, ZAMASU and Guatsu, they ate 300k. That's because they just didn't dodge. I mean, 50% chance to dodge is great, but you need a little bit more than that. For you to be like a great unit like Chilai. Chilai has 70% chance to dodge. And, I mean, this ZAMASU, the LR... Granted, I mean, I only have him 55%, but he's just never going to have his time to shine. Like, even last year, he was kind of a overrated option. Is he going to super in the last slot? Because if he does, I'm dead. Like, I'm 100% dead, even with 60% damage reduction. Yeah, because I don't... Does he get defense on his super? I don't know what this ZAMASU does. Hold on, let me pull up this ZAMASU. What does he get? Okay, we're fine. And God Goku's the one who got sealed. Okay, so we can do that. Pretty decent damage, not gonna lie. We have to rock this. Unfortunately, I can't get you Rainbow Orb, so your defense is going to not get the raise. But you still are getting the key and support. Vegeta Blue up to 500k defense. That's not half bad for him. But let's see what ZAMASU, the LR, does. Excuse me, well, this will take me a second. We'll look under Realm of Gods. He should be towards the top. I'm not even paying attention to the turn. I don't... I should be paying attention to the turn. But yeah, so he greatly raises attack defense on both his 12 and his 18 key. So that is a 50% defensive stack for both. Alright, so it actually looks like we're gonna lip... Dude, VB, that's his third super that... Okay, so I just paid attention. That's VB's third super. He's really been popping off on this showcase. And that's 4. Dude, Vegito. Dude, Vegito has really been showing up in a lot of videos. 5? Was that 5 supers? Hello? Oh! And he dodges it. My goat. My absolute freaking goat. Now, I am going to transform, okay? And I am going to Whis, so that we will have the extra damage reduction. But let's go back and look at what the mutation, they call it, does. So we get 6 key, 300% attack, and 100% defense. He has 30% damage reduction. Gets an additional 50% chance, or a 50% attack, and a high chance of performing a crit. Wow, so he has a 50% crit chance. Launches an additional attack every time the character attacks 2 or more turns up to once per battle. So if he does his normal 12 key, then the hidden potential, he's guaranteed launching another super attack. He gets an additional 50% of defense when performing a super attack for 3 turns from the start of turn. Disables enemy guards and superclass enemies and allies minus 10% attack. So what are his stats looking like right here? He's at 640 and a 215k defense. Again, that's not of any fault of his own. He got significantly lowered multiple times. Who are you going to link better with? I mean, Fused Fighter is going to raise your offense. So you know what? We'll rock with this. We'll see what his raised offense looks like here. Did you just see how much Vegeta and Trunks healed for? All right, 8.4 million with a 50% chance to crit, 30% damage reduction. He can do great things. 4.8. Yeah, I really dig this ZAMASU. I really do. So, that went kind of rough. It did, admittedly, but let's see what he can do against Rose. We'll do a Rose run. And we'll just see what he's capable of in one of the hardest events in the game. So let's go over here. We're going to change the team a bit. We're going to take off you. We have to take off you. And we'll also take off ZAMASU and Guatsu. Bond of Parent and Child, Partial Match, and Future Saga. Who else do I want to add? Let's see. Do I want to add God Goku? Well, I need something for ZAMASU to work well with. Who do I think ZAMASU would work well with? other than himself. I mean, if I had the other LR, I would be like, oh, well, I'll just throw the other LR on. But I don't have the other LR. Maybe I'll just run him on a rotation with Vegeta and Trunks, and we'll keep him as a slot 2 unit. We can do that. So let's run the 8-year LRs, because I think they will be a necessity just because of how difficult this event is. And last, are you on Bond and Master and Disciple by chance? Just curious. You're not. Why aren't you on Bond and Master and Disciple? I was about to say we could run Orange Piccolo. We can run Gohan. I think this will be fine. We'll probably actually need the support memory here. And let's just see what we got. So we got him in slot 7, so that means he's immediately going to start off in his Fusion Zamasu form, which is probably unfortunate because he gets on his 12 key, he raises defense, which is a 33 or a 30%, but in his Fusion Zamasu state, it's only a 20% stack since you're stacking for both. Who's more important to prioritize? You guys. But I have to get you to the higher key. Which unfortunately, orbs were just not in my favor. So hopefully they'll get an additional from their hidden. See, like, look at how hard that guy's hitting from turn 1, slot 1. That's Vegeta and Trunks you're talking about. Like, the guys who I say put respect on their name. Like, they are getting, like, semi-frauded out. Like, super early on before they can get built up at all. Yeah, put Tech Future Trunks in that slot and tell me how he does. He's dead. He's dead. There's no chance in hell he is surviving that. He gets tagged once, I bet he's dead. Because the 8-year LRs, who are one of the best units in the game, they're only going to have 10% damage reduction. And I guarantee you, if he supers in that last slot, I know for a fact if he supers in that last slot, these guys are dead. It doesn't matter that they have damage reduction or that they are one of the best, most versatile units in the game. This guy just hits so hard. Units, what is this? 250k. Oh yeah, tell me how Trunks does in there. Tell me how Trunks does during that. I'm very glad that I brought that support memory. Now we will be able to recover a lot of HP on this turn, but we're definitely starting at a disadvantage here. Do I want to Whis? I do want to Whis. The 8-year, or the DBZ duo, they did get to 24 key, which is good. That means that they will launch at least 2 additionals, which means that we can get some more defensive stacks on them, because they are crucial once you get to the Rose phase because of just how much damage you do. But it is scary running them in this phase. Like, Dokkan is really smart. There's so many fights now where, like, every stage is hard, so you can't rely on just pure type advantage. Like, obviously, the Rose portion of this fight is harder than the Goku Black phase, but the Goku Black phase is still really hard, and he's STR. And then when you kill the STR, guess what? He's now Int. So you don't want to run Fizz units because they will get frauded at the start of the fight, where normally events are pretty difficult at the start of the event because a lot of characters have to, even with 40% damage reduction and 2 stacks, are taking 100. And that, like, right there, that's what I'm talking about. That is one of the best units in the game with 40% damage reduction, taking 130 per normal. This guy hasn't even supered yet. I'm terrified. And Gohan's no longer guarding. Yeah, Gohan is no longer guarding. That's bad. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Let's see. You link way better, but this is your showcase. Yeah, so we're gonna do this, and guess what, guys? We're going to Whis again. I have no shame in using items, especially for a showcase. I just kind of want to be able to show off what this ZAMASU can do. And if I'm just getting frauded out at the start of a fight, like, I can't show anything he does. This is his very first turn. He hasn't even had a chance to stack yet or anything. But there just kind of goes to show my point. Trunks was fine. And, like, in the Trunks video, I said if you're able to hide him, he can be good. Try hiding him in this event. You know what I mean? So many, like, my box, admittedly, again, I'm not a whale, so I don't have like a perfect box. My box is pretty powerful though. You know what I mean? Like, I have plenty of level 10 linked characters. I have plenty of the new powerful LRs. I have plenty of the new powerful TURs. I have so many EZA units that are great. But, like, these events are just pushing the power that you need to stay relevant, you know? It is not easy, any of these events. And which I'm all for. I love difficult events. All right, this is the first time he's supering, so I don't think we're dead. Yeah, we're fine because we have all the damage reduction and stuff. We charge the Universal Spirit Bomb. Let's see what we can get here. Now, I am kind of worried because this means that the GT Duo is going to go another turn without getting any stacks, which is fine, I think, question mark, because the next time they're on rotation, we'll just do the Spirit Bomb, and then we'll, you know what I mean, like, we'll do the revive, we'll die, or whatever. Actually, no, they'll get at least one, because Vegeta and Trunks doesn't look like they're gonna kill unless they get another additional super, which they don't, which I'm totally fine with. I'm fine with that. Thank you. Because now, the GT Duo, they get a stack, and that's another 10% damage reduction, so they're slowly crawling their way up the damage reduction ladder. But now we're into where the fight gets really hard, and we have no more Whis. We have a guaranteed dodging Vegeta, though. So we have Vegeta and Trunks, we have Zamasu, and we have you. Okay. I guess we can do this. Raise his defense. I'm not going to throw him into slot 1. I think that's... Well, is it foolish? What turn is it? It's turn 5, and I don't think you're fully built up either. So we're not going to get to see his defensive prowess, but we'll get another stack. So with only one stack, he's at 270, which isn't bad. We can do that, and then we'll do that just so that you can launch an 18 key. All right, now out the gate, he didn't dodge it either. We're probably dead, honestly. Yeah, 400k to Vegeta and Trunks. That's insane. How much health do we even have? I mean, if he can eat all the normals, we can make it to the next turn. But, okay, yeah, we have 100-something. We're fine. And he's now fully built up, too, which is decent. All right, 4.6 for Zamasu. Again, he's weak, but mine's only, like, 55%, I believe. We can look at what his actual build is here in a minute. But, he's launching his additionals, he's stacking, he's doing everything that he needs to do. He's fine. You know what I mean? I saw Truth made a tier list today, and I don't know if I agree with it or not. But he said that Zamasu is now the best EZA TUR in the game. Now, granted, this is my very first time using it post-EZA. Like, I even did a video with him pre-EZA in the Legendary Vegeta and Goku events for those missions. And pre-EZA, he was kind of fraudulent. And by kind of, I mean extremely. So this is really like my first time experiencing this unit. Okay. We have to do this. I think we're just dead. No, because we can do that. They're not guarding in the slot, though. This is risky, but it's what I have to do. Yeah, we gotta... Because if we live this turn, we can GT Spirit Bomb. Alright, perfect. They just both have to be able to eat normals. Although I know Vegeta and Trunks, they're not guarding. Unless I actually got them in slot 2, because they guard for their first 5 turns. So... as long as I didn't float him off, I don't remember how the fight started off. I don't remember if I floated him or not. So there's a chance he's still guarding, but probably he's not. And I know he's not fully built up. And he dodged, so it doesn't even matter. Perfect. 7 million almost for this guy. Because he does link very well with Vegeta and Trunks. He has like 5 links with them. Oh, one more stack would have been great. No! Fuck! Alright. All right, I'm kind of unsatisfied with that because we did not get to see ZAMASU at all. So I'm going to pause the recording real quick. I'm going to dive back in once we get to the rosé portion, or if I just die again and we can't get there, I'll pick up at some point if I keep failing. But I want to make sure that like the recording saves to my phone fine and everything. Y'all understand. I'm a boomer with technology. All right, and we're back. I did just launch this. I forgot to start recording. But I had to use one Wii skinning back here. I swapped God Goku onto the team because I did a run prior to this where I used the DBZ duo and they got frauded and we lost. So I was like, you know what, might as well just bring a unit who can guard and has like the dodge chance if I give him enough orbs. He has only gotten one stack though. Both Vegeta and Trunks are almost fully built up, I believe. All right, so I used the active skill. He got another stack off. Still 300 something K. But at least he is fully built up now. And this is Vegito Blue's first entrance animation, so he has 100% chance to dodge. So we don't have to worry about him being a fraud there in the back. Excuse me. Does anybody else say excuse me when they hiccup, or is that just like a me thing? I don't know. I feel like I'm too polite and proper at times. I know me being polite and proper where I swear like a fucking sailor, but I really do, like, I'm a very shy and timid person once you get to know me. This is all an act. Fun fact, I'm actually a 45-year-old man. Alright, do I just want to launch the... I do. So someone in the comments told me this, and they are smart as fuck. If you're ever going to do anything, transform first, and then do the active skill, because then you have the 70% damage support. So that just did a little bit extra damage, and then for the rest of the turn, this rotation will do more damage. So we can do this and just get some heals. On the off chance we don't die, which we 100% will, but on the off chance we don't die, I'll give God Goku his 8 orbs there so that... Wow, they both dodge at a slot 1 attack. That's kind of weird that both rotations did the same thing. But the GT duo, they're so good. They're so good. Like, I love their support. I love their versatility, how they're relatively defensive, you know? Like, they're very powerful offensively. They can launch one of the most powerful and most devastating attacks in the entire game. Yeah, so my Vegeta and Trunks are fully built up. And let's see here. Up to a 9.4. And I also think they have 40% damage reduction. I think they only got to do their 4 supers. And unfortunately, we did not get an additional super. 600K? Are you serious, my guy? Yeah, please tell me how Tech Trunks does against that. Please, I'm begging you. All right, and now to end off the showcase, let's go Corrupt ZAMASU. You probably linked the best. Yep. We'll do this just so you don't die. We're at full HP, 737, 240 defense. I don't think you get like anything on orbs or anything. Now, he does gain 50% attack and 50% defense when performing a super attack, so his stats will increase a little bit once he does the super. But I quite like this ZAMASU. All right, am I getting frauded out here? I did Wii, so this is 70% damage reduction. Yeah, 300-something K, that's fine. And then, again, 8.5, 50% chance to crit. I do quite like this ZAMASU. I am going to have to play around with him a little bit more to see if I do like him better than Blue Kaioken Goku. Because Blue Kaioken Goku can make fraudulent dead units like Universe 7 viable, all because of his Spirit Bomb, you know what I mean? I don't think that this guy can carry a whole weak team on his back, but he is remarkably powerful. Hold on, let's get him up here. And let's look at what his kit is as well. Yeah, mine's only 69%. We can definitely put some dodge onto this sucker. And his links are, I mean, they're fine. Although, characters like this take forever to link level because they have all the different links. But I'm quite proud with how ZAMASU did. And honestly, ZAMASU and Guatsu did quite well, too, against the Metal Cooler Core. I'm proud of all of these EZAs. All of them. I like Trunks, you know what? He's passable. I like him. ZAMASU, I really did like his performance in that. And ZAMASU and Guatsu, I mean, they're only thing I could ask for is if they had just a little bit more chance to dodge. Because they really are dodge or die, but They're just giving 70% damage, or yeah, 70% defense. They're insane. I love these EZAs. I'm waiting for the Part 2 EZAs, which will hopefully be announced in the next day or two. It's probably going to be STR Vegito and Fizz Buhan if I really have to guess. They're going to be the LRs probably for the EX part, and then other than that, it might be like Int Goku Black and Int Future Gohan, because they're both featured on the banners, right? Yeah, so like this guy will definitely get an EZA, and so will I'll scroll over to him real quick. Is that him? Yeah, this guy. They'll both probably get their EZAs during the celebration. But that's going to be all for this time, guys. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a TikTok, a YouTube, and a Twitch, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And since you're down there, don't forget to like, please subscribe, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. And please share the channel around. We're growing constantly. Like, really, we've had, like, some really good growth, some great views. A lot of people are nice in the comments. We're having a lot of likes, new subscriptions. So, like, just please keep sharing the word. I would love to be one of the big Dokkan YouTubers, you know what I mean? And also check out my VODs. I post VODs all the time. Give my VODs some love. And check out my Twitch, too, so you can join my VODs live, you know what I'm talking, or my live streams live. You can be a part of that whole experience. But that's going to be all for this time, guys. So, as always, I have been the SweetBro27, and I'm signing off.